What if I told you that your bank balance isn't just about your job, your salary, or your luck, but about the way you think? Studies show that nearly 70% of people who struggle financially aren't lacking income. They're trapped in destructive thought patterns. In this video, I'll dive into the powerful link between mindset and money. You'll discover actionable strategies to shift your thinking, break through financial barriers, and start seeing tangible results in your bank account. If you believe you're built for more, subscribe now. We're here to guide you with tools, strategies, and stories that actually make a difference. Let's quickly dive in. Number 1. The scarcity loop. I never have enough. Ever catch yourself saying, I wish I had more money, but it's never enough? Sounds familiar, right? That's the scarcity loop, an invisible mental trap where you constantly focus on what you lack instead of what you can build. It's sneaky, and it's deadly to your bank account. According to best-selling book The Soul of Money by Lynn Twist, what you appreciate appreciates. But when your mind is always counting the missing dollars, you blind yourself to the opportunities to earn, save, and grow. Think about it. People spend hours hunting for deals to save $10, but won't spend 30 minutes learning how to make $100. That's scarcity at work. Let's be real. Most people stay broke not because they're lazy, but because they think small. They save every penny but never invest in their learning. Want a hard-hitting tip? Start practicing gratitude with action. List what you have and then ask yourself, how can I multiply this? Instead of saying, I don't have enough to invest, say, what skills can I build to start earning more? When you flip that script, doors open. Number 2, you're emotionally addicted to financial struggle. What if your financial struggle isn't just a problem, but a comfort zone? Sounds wild, right? But many people are emotionally addicted to being broke, not because they want to suffer, but because struggle feels familiar. It gives them a story to tell, an excuse to stay stuck, and a strange sense of control. Here's the harsh truth. People romanticize hustle, glorify the grind, and then fear success when it's within reach. They avoid investing because they're not ready, or they push away high-paying opportunities because they don't feel worthy. Start by changing your identity. Don't say, I'm broke. Say, I'm becoming financially wise. Set mini financial wins daily. Track your progress like you track your fitness goals. Number 3, waiting for permission to be wealthy? No one's coming. Most people don't chase wealth because they think they need someone else's approval to do it. Sounds crazy, but it's real. From childhood, we're trained to ask for permission to speak, to go out, to make decisions. And this carries into adulthood where people subconsciously wait for a green signal to start investing, ask for a raise, launch a side hustle, or charge what they're worth. Maya, who grew up in a middle-class home where money talk was taboo, she once believed wealth was reserved for a chosen few. But after attending a free webinar on financial literacy, she gave herself permission to learn, invest, and grow. Fast forward, she owns 2 rental properties and runs a profitable online brand. Want to do the same? You don't need a degree to invest. You don't need your family's blessing to start a business. You don't need your boss's permission to dream bigger. Declare your financial vision aloud. Write down your 3-month money goal. Tell someone. Take the first step without asking. Number 4, comfort is the enemy of your bank balance. Your love for comfort might be quietly killing your wealth. Sounds harsh? Good, because it should wake you up. Most people stay broke not because they don't have potential, but because they're addicted to safety. That 9-to-5 job that barely pays the bills? At least I'm safe here. That savings account earning 0.01% interest? At least my money's not at risk. But guess what? That same safety is keeping you stuck. In The 5 a.m. Club, Robin Sharma says, all change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. But most people never get past the first stage. They'd rather be comfortably broke than uncomfortably growing. Let's call it out. Avoiding discomfort means avoiding growth. You don't invest in stocks because you're afraid of losses. You don't start that side hustle because failure feels too risky. But staying in your so-called safe zone has a cost, and it's your future wealth. Number 5, you've never rewritten your money identity. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what kind of person do I believe I am when it comes to money? Most people never do. They're walking around with a money identity that was written years ago, often in childhood, based on what they saw, heard, or felt growing up. James Clear puts it in Atomic Habits. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And your money identity is the root system beneath everything. Tara, a schoolteacher who grew up thinking money was evil. Even when she earned well, she gave it all away or avoided investing because wealth made her feel guilty. Then she read The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel and realized her fear wasn't money. It was her old identity. She started journaling new beliefs. I deserve abundance. I use money wisely. Wealth gives me freedom to serve more. Within a year, she had savings, a side income, and peace of mind. Want to change your financial life? Start by rewriting the script. Every morning, speak who you're becoming, not who you've been. Number 6, the overconfidence bias. I know what I'm doing. Ever heard someone say, I've got this. I know what I'm doing with my money. But their bank account tells a very different story? That's overconfidence bias at work, and it's one of the sneakiest traps keeping smart people broke. We assume we know more than we actually do. We reject advice, skip research, and invest based on gut feeling instead of facts. As Daniel Kahneman explains in Thinking, Fast and Slow, overconfidence is the bias most likely to cause people to make mistakes in high-stakes situations. In the world of money, that means buying overpriced stocks, falling for hype, or starting a business with no plan, because we think we're the exception. Enroll a money management course, build a proper budget, and within a year, diversify your portfolio into mutual funds and ETFs. Want to avoid the fate? Here's your action. Review your money decisions every 90 days. Get a second opinion. Read financial books. Ask, what do I still need to learn? Number 7, the consumer mindset. More stuff equals more happiness. We live in a world that shouts, buy more, be more. Every scroll, ad, and influencer convinces you that the next phone, car, or outfit will finally make you feel successful. But here's the truth, most people learn too late. The consumer mindset is a happiness scam. You're not shopping for things, you're shopping for feelings. Gia, for example, she used to spend $300 a month on fast fashion and gadgets. Her room was full, but her bank account was empty. Then she flipped her mindset, swapped buying for building. She read Your Money or Your Life and realized every dollar she spent was a trade-off for her time. Today, she invests $500 per month in ETFs and has a growing freedom fund. Want to shift your game? Ask this before buying. Will this bring long-term joy or just short-term dopamine? Replace impulse buys with investment buys. Buy assets, not approvals. Owning less but investing more doesn't just grow your bank account. It grows your peace, purpose, and power. You've come this far, and that already sets you apart. You're ready to reprogram your beliefs, break free from the patterns that kept generations stuck, and create a life where money flows with meaning. And that begins not with a bank loan or a pay raise, but with one brave thought. I deserve wealth, and I'm ready to build it with wisdom. So take a moment. Comment below with the mindset shift that hit you the hardest. Support the channel by subscribing, because one click from you fuels countless hours of meaningful content for your growth. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for joining us. See you in the next video. Until then, keep growing wealth.